что-нибудь есть?
Hey there. I have a little something for you.
Что это было?
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Проклятие!
Done and done.
Come on! I'll send you to oblivion.
Who's there? You have my back. And I'll...
It can't be. What have you got? Тебе не взять верх!
Приготовься к смерти. No! You'll pay for that?
Конец тебе!
Damn wizard. Keep your spells off of me.
Мне с тобой не справиться.
Takes care of that.
Нужно что-то?
А?
Help me! Help me! Are you here to save me? Thank you. It would mean a lot to me. As you wish. Just don't forget about me.
Hello, friend.
Good to see you.
Do you need something?
Well, you're pleasant.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
I'd read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
Good to see you again, friend. Take care, friend.
Is there some way I can
Отличная работа.
Огромное спасибо.
Hey, good to see you again. Hey, good to see you again.
Я понимаю. Ладно.
Doing well? Good fortunes on your travels.
Если что-то должно... Если передумаешь, найди меня.
Greetings, Archmage.
Боги улыбаются тебе, друг.
Good
How
day
can
to
I
you.
argue with that?
Хочешь? Конечно. Почему бы тебе не взглянуть на мои товары? Попробуем заключить взаимовыгодную сделку. Если тебе в руки попадет что-то еще...
Тебе удалось изгнать из Скайрима великое зло, спасти эту землю и нашу.
Когда-то я был капитаном корабля «Серебряный хищник».
Нужно
Он налетел
что-то-
на айсберг и потонул к северу от
Погляди.
Винхельма.
Until our next meeting, honored friend.
I can hardly believe it.
Yes? Good luck out there.
Только быстро. Да вроде бы так.
Погляди. Ладно.
Нужно что-то?
Need something?
This is what you want, huh?
Тут кто-нибудь есть? You asked for it.
Я буду бить наспех!
You underestimate my power.
Good, you came. There's a lot going on here, but we need to find things that corroborate with my father's version of what happened. That's partly why you're here. I need an objective witness. Not many people can. The only reason the guards were able to. During the fight, the candle horn got knocked out. Of course, my father said he was cooking dinner when he heard a commotion outside. The trespassers must have shot down the deer. Smelling my father's dinner, they offered to share the venison in exchange for a drink and a warm fire. On this much, both sides agree. But out here you can never be too careful. My father demanded the strangers to leave the property and take the deer with them. The strangers were insulted. In hindsight, my father should have shown more tact. Nobody likes to be called a thief. Eventually things got heated and shots were fired. These arrows are proof of that. My father ran inside and got his axe. There was a fight near the hearth when one of them knocked over a candle horn. When the fire started, everyone, including my father, fled. Given how detailed my father was, I wouldn't be surprised if your findings match his story. My father never liked hunting. Not at first, anyway. But he learned to love it, because he knew how much it meant to me. Part of me thinks this is all my fault. Had I wanted to stay in the city, he wouldn't be in this situation. But then I think back to all those times we spent together, and how much it meant to him, and I don't have the heart to take them away.
Просто прекрасно.
Have you ever lost anyone close to you, friend? You're right. There's still time. Meet me at the Blue Palace. With your help, we'll prove my father's innocence.
This is a charming home, love.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you.
Конечно.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Нужно что-то? До встречи.
Тебе удалось изгнать из Скайрима великое зло, спасти эту землю. и наши души. До встречи.
Имперцы хороши для торговли, а торговля нужна Скайриму.
Is that so? I hope you've got some coin. Sure thing. I'll see what I can do.
Мне нужно вернуться ко двору. Они без меня и шагу ступить не могут.
You return. This should be interesting. Well, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Ooh, and such a lovely spirit it is, too. Why, you practically exude... My lady, I am Florian the Gab, bard extraordinaire and purveyor, from the heights of High Rock to the character of Black Marsh I've seen. Surely you have heard of me. Ooh, your words pierce my heart. Ah, but any man would endure the plains themselves for a beauty such as you. I am humbled in your presence, milady. True, but there is no limit to the praise one can shower upon such a... Tibella herself must be moved to envy by the sight of you. Come now, I am not so loath to drool over these base desires, but yours is the form that deserves worship. It would be an honor to lie with you, madam, and our pleasure. Oh, well, it was worth it. Madam, it has been my utmost pleasure to speak with someone as refined. Should you ever change your mind, this bard would be more than eager. Wait, no, that sounded desperate. Damn it! This accursed itch. It's been bothering me for days. Off you go, then.
Have you come to visit the Harquin? Well, get in line. I've been waiting for weeks on account of that clumsy... So you have seen it too. You were the execution it took to come. I offered my handkerchief to the lady, as is custom, but instead she reached for my cloak and wiped the blood all over the fur. So, you're an alchemist, huh? Sounds... In this case, though, such skills might prove useful. That 7 generations this cloak has been in my... One of my ancestors strangled a bear to death with his bare hands to get this fur, and it's been passed down from father to son ever since. First of all, you will address the lady. As for what the High Queen can do for some, and if it's true, in fact, I think I'll pay the
Well,
Jarl of Windhelm a visit.
This castle
I hear
definitely
he
looks
actually
better than the one
values
back on
Nord
the
heritage.
island. That's for sure.
Make it quick. You mean... Let's see. Every good Nord's, not just any bear, mind you. The Jarl sent a bunch of... That's when my great... When he heard about... Gothheim didn't carry any bear traps or poisons, or even a weapon with him. Only... They say when Groths... Anyways, where was I? When Gothheim... That's when... As they... It was a race. Gothheim was bleeding to death. Groth was choking. In the end, only my ancestor was left
comfortable as
standing.
Mammoth's tusk.
He let Groth keep the arm.
Великолепно. Это просто неоценимая услуга. Получи свою награду.
And for that reason, I think
it would be a
Come on, let me
mistake to
introduce
waste the
you.
Jarl's time any more than we already have. Further They will not change the facts at hand.
Mayor, if I may, the witness I spoke of earlier has arrived. Given she's examined the scene of the altercation, I'd like to have her cross-examine Formir's testimony.
Are you sure this witness of yours can be objective?
I had the captain of the guard vet her, just as he did with your apothecary.
Huh. We shall see.
Formir, there's still time to end this folly. The lease agreement proves you are trespassing. I think it's clear to both you and the court that it cannot be held accountable for your injuries.
My Jarl, it is an unfortunate accident, but nothing particularly damaging to the woodwork. Well, that's because I said I shot one arrow into the cottage by accident.
You
I
mentioned
made no
something that
mention
would
of him.
convince us. Please proceed.
Thank you, my Jarl. You see, my housecarl and I were hunting a deer when one of our stray shots happened to hit this man's cottage. In fact, I had just opened the book to the first page when I heard my companion scream. Asking that is like asking why bandits attack caravans. It's so Now, if you'll allow me to continue, my Jarl. After the arrow hit the cottage, this man's father came bursting through the door. We apologized for the disturbance. To make amends, we offered to share the venison with him. He agreed and beckoned we come inside. Naturally, we were pleased to get out of the cold. My companion took to skinning the deer, while I perused a nearby bookshelf. I remember this part clearly because I was pleased to find my favorite series, The Wolf Queen, on the top shelf. In any case, as I was saying, I heard my companion scream behind me. I turned around, only to see your father had struck him with his axe.
Liar!
Calm yourself. I let him tell his version. Please allow me the same courtesy.
Fine.
When I saw my injured companion, I acted on reflex. I wrestled the assailant to the ground and told my friend to flee. At that point, I was certain I was going to die. I was fumbling about, trying to find a weapon or perhaps a miracle. My hands found a candle horn. I threw it at my attacker and missed wildly, but when it struck the wood, the cabin lit up like a bonfire. And the fire is what allowed me to escape. And with that, I conclude my testimony. It is my belief that this man's father attacked us without provocation. What I ask for is not vengeance, my Jarl, but for justice. But whatever you decide, I will humbly accept your judgment.
Thank you.
That was amazing. You buried him with his own lies. It was fun watching him try and dig his way out. Barring any surprises, I'm sure Elisif will rule in our favor. Now what?
If it pleases the court, I would like to introduce some new evidence regarding our witness's character, which I have just obtained via courier.
Very well.
Thank you, Mayal. I do not wish to alarm anyone here, but I believe this information may very well compromise the integrity of our chief witness.
What are you up to, Formir? Explain yourself.
It is not I who has to explain myself. After all, you are the one who attested to the impartiality of this witness. A witness who happens to be a well-known associate of the Thieves' Guild. Clearly, both her testimony and the lease brought by Asgeld cannot be admitted.
Oh, come on now, Formir. Now you're just grasping at straws. You've clearly lost. Be thankful you and your companion escaped with your lives.
Curse you! I will do no such thing. My honor demands justice. I request a trial by combat.
Now why would I do that? I'm not going to risk my father's life when the Jarl is minutes away from granting him a pardon.
Huh, I thought for sure you would take that bait. But I won't stand here and give you the satisfaction of winning this trial. I'm dropping the charges.
You're what? But why? What's your game?
Simple. If I allow Elisif to rule in your favor, that means I'll have to defy her will to get my way.
You're a stubborn fool, Formir. But fine. I'd rather not leave it up to the Jarl either.
Then we're agreed. I apologize for wasting the court's time. We will handle this matter internally.
Good. You're dismissed.
By Julianus, you did it. You saved my father's life. Yes, and the fact that the Jarl never made a decree means that there will be no record of this trial. Still, it will be a while before it's forgotten, and time will only weaken his case. We celebrate! I'm sure the first night outside of the dungeon, even the tavern will feel like As for you, here, it's a piece of armor that saved my own life. It may not be better than what you have, but it's important to me that you have it. Now, I'm off to meet my father. I didn't have...
Impartial witness. I'd sooner have Galma Stonefist serve as the key witness to Torig's murder.
Значит, курьер отыскал тебя. Да, мой друг, боюсь, у меня плохие... После того, как связь оборвалась, Патема смогла... Стир говорит, что она все еще не... Тебе и так удалось оказать нам большую помощь, прервать... Он жрец Аркея в Солитьюде. Это он выяснил, что Патема... Желаю тебе удачи, друг. Будь осторожнее.
Greetings, Archmage. Я поделюсь с тобой знанием, но только от тебя зависит, как ты распорядишься им. Чары и заклинания для тех, у кого есть к ним талант.
I hope we bump into each other again.
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I...
Я надеялась, что ты сможешь помочь мне в одном деликатном деле. Фолк рассказал о твоей помощи в пещере Волчьего Черепа. Он говорит, что тебе можно доверять. Тебе, наверное, известно, что культ Тал... Когда мы хоронили моего мужа... Я хочу, чтобы ты взял боевой рог, доставшийся мужу в наследство от отца, и благодарю тебя. Ты окажешь мне услугу.
Good to see you.
Потому что именно так поступают трусливые. Ульфрик хотел за... Он пришел к моему... И встретившись, мне больно говорить об этом. Пока нет. Эту землю раздирает война. Только тогда я стану законной. Они боятся, что... Величаешь... Доверять всегда сложно, особенно для моего народа. Но мы должны положиться на Тулия. Что нам еще остается? Вот растяпа.
It was a pleasure. Thank you. You always brighten my day a little.
Кузина императора Витория Вичи скоро выходит замуж. Свадьба будет грандиозная. Приглашен весь...
Congratulations on getting the festival restored.